Listening Practice, Part I, Foundations of AI-Driven Profitability, Synthesizing Real-World Evidence and Market Analysis from the Search Results, Part I, Foundations of AI-Driven Profitability 1. Why AI? The new frontier of business efficiency. AI's core value proposition, transition from incremental efficiency gains to transformative profit multipliers, driven by automation, predictive analytics, and hyper-personalization. The 40% plus margin advantage, Case Studies 1. Meta's efficiency revolution, strategy, 21,000 layoffs redirected $16 billion into AI infrastructure. Outcome, 201% net income surge, 178% stock growth, and operating margins expanded from 20% to 40% plus by automating ad targeting and content moderation. 2. Axis Bank's AI VoiceBot, AXAA, solution, NLP-powered voice assistant handling 12 to 15% of customer calls, 90% accuracy. Margin impact, reduced call center costs by 40% while scaling service capacity without added labor. 3. Cleveland Clinic's AI turnaround, AI tools, patient advice chatbots and resource allocation algorithms. Financial impact, transformed a $200 million loss, 2022, into a 0.4% operating margin, $14 billion revenue, despite 20% drug cost inflation. 4. JP Morgan's Coin platform, automation, cut 360,000 annual hours of contract review to seconds. Profit leverage, reduced loan servicing errors by 95%, saving millions in litigation/operational losses. 5. FinSecure Bank's fraud detection, AI model, ML-driven analysis of transaction patterns. Result, 60% drop in fraud losses, 40% plus margin boost via reduced insurance premiums and customer trust. 6. Capital Gains Investments, AI-driven strategy, reinforcement learning for real-time portfolio adjustments. Outcome, 20% higher annual client returns versus traditional models. Table, margin impact across industries. Industry AI solution margin gain key driver tech workforce and AI synergy 40% plus labor cost optimization banking fraud/risk automation 30 to 60% error reduction healthcare operational optimization 5 to 15% resource efficiency retail demand forecasting 25% plus inventory waste cut. Note, healthcare margins appear low but represent $200 million savings in absolute terms. Market shifts driving demand, 2025-2030, 1. Economic imperatives, $1.8 AI market by 2030, 38% CAGR, with AI contributing $15.7 to global GDP outpacing China and India's combined output. 72% of enterprises now use AI, versus 50% in 2023, driven by ROI visibility, 92.1% report measurable gains. 2. Sector-specific catalysts, healthcare, AI diagnostics market to hit $48.4 billion by 2029, 48.1% CAGR. Finance, AI-driven fraud detection to save banks $1t/year by 2030. Manufacturing, predictive maintenance slashing downtime costs by 30%. 3. Technology tipping points, agentic AI, by 2028, 33% of enterprise software will embed autonomous AI agents capable of multi-step tasks, e.g., supply chain optimization. Compute power demand, data center energy needs will grow 5-7x by 2030 to support AI training. 4. Regulatory and competitive pressures, EU/US regulations, mandate AI ethics audits, favoring firms with responsible AI frameworks, e.g., IBM Fairness 360. First mover advantage, companies like Dropbox reallocated 16% of workforce costs to AI R&D, anticipating 20-30% productivity jumps. 5. Labor market transformation, AI augmentation, 75% of executives confirm AI boosts team productivity. 133M new AI-centric roles will emerge by 2025, net plus 58M jobs. Strategic takeaways, margin blueprint, AI shifts costs from variable, labor, to fixed, infrastructure, enabling exponential scaling. Meta proves 40% plus margins are achievable at scale. Risk of inaction, by 2030, AI leaders will capture 80% of industry profits. Laggards face obsolescence. Execution priority, start with high ROI use cases. 1. Customer service automation, e.g., Axis Bank's VoiceBot. 2. Data-heavy processes, e.g., JP Morgan's contract analysis. 3. Predictive analytics, e.g., capital gains investment models. AI is the steam engine for intellectual labor automating cognition itself. Aidan Gomez, CEO of Cohere. Let me know if you'd like deeper dives into specific case studies or expanded financial modeling. Detailed chapter outline for 2. AI technologies demystified, breaking down complex concepts into actionable business insights. Chapter 2, AI technologies demystified, turning technical jargon into profit levers. 2.1 Machine learning, ML, the prediction engine. Business applications, predictive analytics, demand forecasting, customer churn prediction. Case study, retailer reducing inventory costs by 27% using ML-driven stock optimization. Anomaly detection, fraud prevention in finance, manufacturing defect spotting. Recommendation engines, upselling/cross-selling, e.g., Netflix-style personalization. Tool stack use case tool examples. Business advantage rapid prototyping, Google Auto ML, DataRobot no-code solutions for SMEs, advanced modeling, scikit-learn, PyTorch custom high-accuracy models, cloud platforms, AWS SageMaker, Azure ML scalable enterprise deployment. 2.2 Natural language processing, NLP, the communication bridge. Business applications, sentiment analysis, real-time brand monitoring, e.g., social media/email. Chatbots and virtual agents, handling 80% of routine customer queries, cuts support costs 40%. Document intelligence, contract analysis, resume screening, compliance checks. Case study, law firm reducing contract review time from 3 hours to 8 minutes. Tool stack function tools, ROI focus pre-trained models, OpenAI GPT-4, Anthropic Claude 3 fast deployment, low development costs, specialized NLP spacey, Hugging Face transformers, industry specific accuracy, e.g., medical/legal, voice interfaces, Google Dialogflow, Amazon Lex, omni-channel customer engagement. 2.3 Computer vision, CV, the eyes of automation. Business applications, quality control, manufacturing defect detection, 99.5% accuracy versus 85% human. Automated inspections, drone-based infrastructure monitoring, energy/agriculture. Retail analytics, shopper behavior tracking, shelf stock alerts. Tool stack application leading tools, cost efficiency object detection YOLOV10, TensorFlow object detection API, real-time processing 0.1 SEC/image analysis, OpenCV, Clarify low-code integration, Edge AI, NVIDIA Jetson, Azure Percept on-device processing, no cloud fees. 2.4 The full AI stack, from off-the-shelf to custom strategic decision framework. Mermaid Graph LRA, business need B, complexity B, simple task C, OpenAI/Microsoft Copilot B, industry specific D, fine-tuned Llama 3/Mistral B, proprietary data E, custom built model, cost benefit analysis, solution type, development time, cost best for off the shelf, SaaS, 1 4 weeks $500 5K/month, SMEs needing quick wins, fine-tuned OSS models 2 6 months $50K $200K, industry specific accuracy, fully custom AI 6 18 months $200K 2M plus, market leading IP creation. 2.5 Avoiding pitfalls, the business leader's checklist, data readiness, garbage in, gospel out, audit data quality before investing. Vendor lock-in, prefer tools with open API standards, e.g., ONNX model export. Ethical safeguards, bias testing for HR/finance models, use IBM Fairness 360. ROI timeline, expect 6-18 months for custom solutions, SaaS tools deliver ROI in 90 days. Profit lens, choose tools that align with your margin goals. Example, ACV quality control system costing $200,000 may save $1.2 million/year in waste reduction, 500% ROI. Chapter takeaways, key insight, 80% of business problems can use pre-trained AI models, save R&D for competitive differentiation. Action step, run a 2-week AI sprint, map 3 high-impact processes, e.g., customer onboarding, to ML/NLP/CV tools. Warning, avoid AI for AI's sake, prioritize use cases with clear cost savings/revenue uplift, e.g., plus 10% conversion rates. Would you like to explore implementation templates for the AI sprint or dive deeper into a specific tool set? A comprehensive breakdown of AI consulting firms as a high-margin opportunity, structured for immediate implementation, Part 2, Core Opportunity Areas 3. AI consulting firms, building high-value advisory services, transforming expertise into 50% plus margin businesses. I niche specialization, dominating vertical markets, where 80% of profits concentrate, A. Healthcare AI consulting services and ROI, prior authorization automation, solution, NLP to extract clinical data from AIRS. Client ROI, 70% faster approvals, $1.2 million/year savings per mid-sized hospital. Predictive patient triage, case study, Cleveland Clinic's AI reduced ER wait times by 40% via severity scoring. Pricing, $150K, $500K/project, outcome-based, B finance and compliance AI services and ROI, anti-money laundering, AML, tool stack, graph neural networks and transaction pattern analysis, client ROI, 90% false positive reduction, saves $8 million/year for mid-sized banks. Automated loan underwriting, case study, JP Morgan's CoinCut document review from 360K hours minutes. Pricing, $250K, $1 million/implementation plus 15-20% ongoing support fee. C supply chain and logistics services and ROI, predictive fleet maintenance, tech, IoT sensors and ML failure prediction. Client ROI, 25% downtime reduction, DHL case, $4.3 million/year savings. Warehouse optimization, solution, computer vision for inventory tracking. ROI, 30% labor cost cut, Amazon robotics model. Pricing, $100K, $300K/warehouse, modular deployment, -2. Monetization models, maximizing lifetime value. A retainers, stability focused, structure, $15K, $80K/month for ongoing AI strategy and model tuning. Best for enterprises needing continuous adaptation, e.g., dynamic fraud detection. Pros, predictable cash flow, 70-85% gross margins. Cons, client expects constant value delivery, churn risk if ROI plateaus. B. Outcome-based pricing, high risk/reward, structure, base fee, $50K, $200K, plus performance bonus, e.g., 10-30% of client's savings. Example, take 15% of $1.2 million hospital savings, $180,000 bonus. Best for quantifiable use cases, cost reduction, revenue uplift. Pros, aligns incentives, justifies premium pricing. Cons, requires airtight ROI tracking clauses. C. Hybrid model, market leader approach, structure, 1 diagnostic sprint, $20,000 flat fee. 2. Implementation, 50% fixed plus 50% outcome linked. 3. Support retainer, 20% of initial project costs/year. Example, $500,000 project, $250,000 fixed plus $250,000 bonus, if targets met, plus $100K/year support. 3. Execution roadmap phase 1, positioning, target, mid-market companies, $50M $1B revenue, underserved by Big Four consultancies. Messaging, cut operational costs 30-60% in 6 months with vertical AI. Phase 2, service design niche entry product upsell path healthcare prior auth automation full patient journey AI finance AML bots autonomous treasury management logistics warehouse optimization end-to-end supply chain AI. Phase 3, scaling, partner ecosystem, resell cloud AI tools, Azure/AWS, 15-25% margins. White label specialized platforms, e.g., NLP contract analyzers. Talent model, 3:1 ratio of domain experts, e.g., ex-bankers, to AI engineers. 4. Profit levers and pitfalls margin boosters, productize, turn recurring solutions into SaaS, e.g., supply chain health score dashboard. Offshore R&D, use Eastern European/Latin American AI teams at 40% cost savings. Failure triggers, undefined ROI metrics, clients dispute outcome fees. Over-customization, 200+ hour projects erode margins. Real-world benchmark, Arteria AI, finance-focused consultancy, grew to $100 million ARR in 3 years by charging 15-30% of clients' documented savings. Strategic takeaways model margin potential ideal client profile retainer 70-85% regulated industries, healthcare/finance, outcome-based 90% plus quantifiable pain points, cost/revenue, hybrid 75-90% growth stage companies after bonus achievement, requires rigorous ROI tracking. Next steps, 1. Start with a niche diagnostic workshop, $10K $20K. 2. Pilot outcome-based pricing with 2-3 clients. 3. Build case studies, raise consulting rates 30-50%. Would you like a template for an outcome-based contract or vertical-specific marketing playbooks? A detailed analysis of automation tools for SMEs, focusing on process mining, workflow optimization, and quantifiable ROI, based on 2025 market data and implementation best practices. I core technologies driving SME automation. A. Process mining and workflow optimization. 1. Process discovery tools, AI-powered analysis. Platforms like UiPath Process Mining map existing workflows using system logs, identifying bottlenecks, e.g., 40% delay in invoice approvals. Low-code automation builders, Zapier and N8N enable SMEs to create custom workflows with 200+ pre-built integrations, reducing manual tasks by 40%. 2. Intelligent document processing, IDP, OCR and AI extraction. Tools like Microsoft Power Automate with AI Builder auto-process invoices/receipts, cutting data entry from 15 minutes to 15 seconds per document. Impact, 73% automation rate for document workflows in finance, with 99% accuracy versus 85% manual. 3. Real-time workflow orchestration, dynamic routing. Systems like HubSpot Breeze AI auto-route customer inquiries based on complexity, slashing response times by 70%. 2. ROI analysis, cost reduction levers. A quantified savings by function table, average cost reduction from automation in SME's business function automation impact cost reduction finance and accounting invoice processing, reconciliation 30-60% customer service chatbots, ticket routing 35-70% marketing email campaigns, lead nurturing 25-50% HR onboarding, payroll 40-65%. Inventory management reordering, stock alerts 20-40% B key ROI drivers 1. Labor efficiency, automation saves 6-9 hours/week/employee by eliminating repetitive tasks, e.g., data entry, report generation. Case study, Clutch Coffee reduced content creation by 15 hours/week using Shopify Sidekick and Canva Magic, boosting revenue 12%. 2. Error reduction, automated financial reconciliation cuts errors by 90%, saving $800K/year for $100M revenue firms. AI-driven inventory systems reduce stockouts by 35-45%. 3. Accelerated processes, month-end financial closes accelerate by 50% with tools like BlackLine. Employee onboarding time drops 60% via HR workflow automation. 3. High-impact tools for SMEs, 2025, A top platforms by use case, CRM and marketing, HubSpot Breeze AI, $20/seat/month, 15% higher lead conversion. E-commerce, Shopify Sidekick 17% average order value increase. Document workflows, Microsoft 365 Copilot, $30/user/month, saves 9,000 hours/year for 20-person teams. Cross-app automation, Zapier, free $73/month, connects 8,000 plus apps for 40% task reduction. B. Cost-benefit analysis Mermaid Graph LRA automation investment B. Implementation costs A. C. Recurring costs B. D. Tool setup and training C. E. Subscriptions and credits A. F. ROI levers F. G. Labor savings F. H. Error reduction F. I. Revenue uplift payback period, 3-6 months for tools like Intercom Fin, 44% ticket auto resolution. 4. Implementation roadmap, 90-day automation sprint 1. Weeks 1-2, audit and prioritization, identify top 3 repetitive tasks consuming 5 hours/week, e.g., expense reporting, lead follow UPS. Set KPIs, target less than or equal to 6-month payback and greater than or equal to 200% first-year ROI. 2 weeks 3-4, tool selection, evaluate based on, integration depth, 25 plus native connectors. Security compliance, SOC 2 Type 2 mandatory. Total cost, keep 5% of revenue. 3 weeks 5-8, pilot deployment, start with single team tests, e.g., automate AP for finance team. Assign 0.2 FTE automation champion per 25 employees. 4 weeks 9-12, full rollout and optimization, train for 80% user adoption within 30 days. Monitor hours saved/week and error rates. V. Risk mitigation and future proofing, avoid over-automation, preserve human oversight for complex decisions, e.g., customer escalations. Vendor stability, prioritize LLM agnostic platforms, e.g., N8N, to adapt to AI advancements. Compliance safeguards, ensure tools support GDPR/CCPA and industry-specific rules, e.g., HIPAA for healthcare. Real-world benchmark, XP Incorporated achieved 340% ROI in year 1 by automating audit prep with Microsoft Copilot, saving 9,000 hours. Key takeaways for SMEs 1. Start quick, automate high ROI tasks first, expense reporting, invoice processing, lead nurturing. 2. Measure relentlessly, track time saved, error reduction, and revenue impact monthly. 3. Scale wisely, after 6 months, expand to cross-department workflows, e.g., CRM left and right arrow inventory sync. 4. Implementation templates or tool comparisons, let me know which vertical, e.g., retail, SaaS, you'd like to prioritize. Here's a comprehensive analysis of AI-driven marketing platforms, focusing on hyper-personalization at scale and a detailed case study demonstrating 200% ROI through predictive analytics. Hyper-personalization at scale, the AI Advantage core technology stack, data unification engines, Tools like Adobe Experience Platform unify B2C/B2B data from multiple systems into rich customer profiles, enabling real-time personalization. Predictive behavioral modeling, AI analyzes 500+ behavioral signals, scroll depth, hover time, click patterns, to predict intent. Example, Spotify's algorithm generates 4 billion personalized playlists daily based on micro-behaviors. Dynamic content assembly, platforms like Jasper AI and Lobo AI auto-generate text/voice content tailored to individual preferences, reducing production time by 50%. Key implementation strategies. 1. Microsegmentation, AI clusters customers using graph neural networks, e.g., Telius for retail, identifying niche groups like customers spending 4x more on toys with 90% precision. Impact, segmented campaigns generate 760% higher revenue versus generic blasts. 2. Real-time interaction orchestration, systems like HubSpot Breeze AI auto-route customer inquiries based on complexity, slashing response times by 70%. Example, BMW used generative AI, DALL-E and GPT, to create culturally tailored ad variants for global markets, boosting engagement by 40%. 3. Predictive journey mapping, AI forecasts next best actions using reinforcement learning. Netflix's recommendation engine drives 80% of content views by predicting preferences. 2. Case study, 200% ROI campaign via predictive analytics company, Cadbury, global FMCG brand, challenge, scale personalized video ads across diverse markets while reducing CPM. AI solution, predictive audience targeting, leveraged Google's AI tools to analyze historical engagement data, identifying high-intent segments, e.g., repeat buyers of seasonal products. Trained models on 200+ variables, browsing patterns, purchase history, and contextual factors, weather, local events. Dynamic creative optimization, generated 1,000+ ad variants using generative AI, tailoring visual/messaging to microsegments. Example, rainy day creatives promoted hot chocolate in humid regions. Real-time bid adjustment, AI adjusted YouTube bids based on conversion probability, prioritizing high-value audiences. Results, 200% YoY increase in campaign reach, 40% lower CPM versus industry benchmarks, 15.2% higher conversions via consent-based targeting, using Google's enhanced conversions. 3. ROI optimization framework, predictive analytics tactics for maximum impact tactic tools, ROI driver churn prediction, Salesforce customer 360 27% reduction in customer loss, CLV forecasting, Adobe Sensei 41% higher retention rates, dynamic pricing, Amazon recommendation AI 18% sales lift via personalized offers, cross-channel attribution, Optmisr 30% higher ROI. From budget reallocation, critical success factors, data quality, 43% of AI failures stem from poor data readiness. Invest in tools like GWI Spark for real-time consumer insights. Hybrid human AI workflows, BMW combined AI-generated creatives with human editors to maintain brand safety. Ethical guardrails, implement explainable AI, e.g., Iterable's AI suite, to avoid bias and ensure GDPR compliance. 4. Emerging 2025 Trends. 1. Generative AI for hyperlocalization, tools like Wishpond's AI website builder auto-generate region-specific copy/images, reducing localization costs by 40%. 2. Voice/visual search dominance, Pinterest's visual AI processes 600M searches/month, converting image queries to sales. 3. Predictive customer service, Fireflies.ai analyzes call transcripts to identify upsell cues, boosting revenue 23%. Strategic takeaway, AI-driven personalization isn't optional, it's the bedrock of modern marketing. Brands like Cadbury prove that predictive analytics can yield 200% plus ROI, but success requires unified data, ethical AI, and continuous testing. Start with high-impact use cases, e.g., email personalization, before scaling to omni-channel automation. A structured breakdown of Part 3, Implementation and Scaling, focusing on building AI solutions from MVP to market leadership, covering tech stack selection and data strategy. 6. Building your AI solution, from MVP to market leader. Tech stack selection, low-code versus full development decision framework, Mermaid Graph TDA project complexity. Simple workflows, internal tools. B, low-code, AI/ML integration, scalability needs. C, full development, BD faster deployment, 70% cost reduction. CE full control, 40% plus long-term ROI. Low-code platforms, best for rapid prototyping, internal tools, SMEs with limited budgets. Tools, Microsoft Power Apps, pre-built AI components plus 200 plus connectors. OutSystem/Mendix, enterprise-grade apps with DevOps support. Pros, 5-10 times faster deployment, citizen developer enablement. Cons, vendor lock-in, limited AI customization, scalability bottlenecks. Full custom development, best for AI-driven products, complex integrations, regulated industries, healthcare/finance. Tech stack, front-end, React/Vue.js for dynamic UIs. Backend, Node.js, real-time, Django/Python, data-heavy. AI layer, PyTorch/Hugging Face for custom models. Pros, unlimited scalability, ownership of IP, compliance control, e.g., HIPAA/GDPR. Cons, 3-6 times higher initial cost, 6-18-month timelines. Hybrid approach, use low-code for UI/back-office workflows and custom APIs for AI modules. Example, Power Apps frontend and Azure ML backend for predictive analytics. 2. Data strategy, sourcing, cleaning, and governance. 1. Data sourcing and curation, internal sources, CRM/ERP systems, IoT sensors, high relevance, variable quality. External/public data, market reports, government databases, cost-effective, requires validation. Synthetic data, tools like Secreflow to augment scarce data sets. Key action, start with 1-2 high-impact sources, e.g., customer interaction logs. 2. Data cleaning and preparation, automated tools, cleansing, Zendata, redaction/masking, trifacta, pattern-based error detection. Enrichment, merging geolocation/behavioral data for context augmentation. Critical steps, handle missing data via ML imputation, not deletion. Normalize numerical data, encode categorical variables. Audit for bias, e.g., IBM Fairness 360 Toolkit. 3. AI-optimized governance, table, traditional versus AI-powered governance aspect. Traditional governance, AI-powered governance data quality, compliance, sensitive data, scalability, manual checks, slow, ML anomaly detection, real-time, periodic audits, automated GDPR/CCPA enforcement, rule-based tagging, NLP auto-classification, limited to structured data, handles 1M+. Unstructured docs/day framework implementation, cataloging, tag data as owned, public, or restricted. Lineage tracking, tools like Calibra for audit trails. Ethical guardrails, anonymize PII, limit training data retention. 3. Scaling roadmap, MVP to market leader. Phase 1, MVP launch, 0-6 months, architecture, serverless, AWS Lambda, plus React frontend for 80% faster iterations. Data, start with 1-2 curate data sets, use pre-trained models, e.g., GPT-4, to reduce training time. Validation metrics, track AI accuracy, user engagement, and time saved, e.g., 30% faster processes. Phase 2, Growth, 6-18 months, Tech Stack Upgrade, Shift to Microservices, Kubernetes, plus Real-Time Data Pipelines, Apache Kafka. Governance Scale, Implement DataOps for continuous quality monitoring. Data Expansion, Integrate 3-5 new sources, e.g., partners, IoT. Phase 3, Market Leadership, 18+ months, AI Maturity, Custom models fine-tuned on proprietary data, e.g., Tesla's in-house CV models, Global Compliance, Automated Regional Policy Enforcement, e.g., EU AI Act, Innovation Loop, dedicate 20% resources to R&D, e.g., Generative AI features. Case Study, Fundraising Platform scaled to 400K daily users using AWS Serverless Backend and React. Achieved 99/100 page speed score and 55% test coverage. Key takeaways: 1. Tech stack, low code for speed, custom for scalability. Hybrid balances both. 2. Data quality, 80% of AI success hinges on clean, governed data. Invest early. 3. Governance, AI automation cuts compliance costs by 40%. 4. Scaling, modular architecture prevents 70% of technical debt. 4. Implementation templates or vertical specific roadmaps, e.g., healthcare/fintech, let me know. A strategic blueprint for AI pricing models designed to maximize profitability while aligning with customer value, based on 2025 market dynamics and industry benchmarks. 7. Pricing models for maximum profitability. I-Core Pricing Frameworks Table, AI Pricing Model Comparison Model Best for Margin Range Risk Real World Example Subscription Recurring Value, e.g., SaaS, 70-85% churn if value plateaus. Adobe Firefly, $4.99 $54.99/user/mo, usage-based variable consumption APIs 80-92%. Revenue volatility OpenAI API, $0.01 $0.12/1K tokens, tiered diverse customer segments 75-88% feature cannibalization. Jasper Pro, $59 $4.99/mo tiers, value-based high-impact B2B solutions 90% plus ROI quantification disputes. IBM Watsonx, 15-30% of client savings, / at scale, requires low incremental costs. A subscription pricing, predictable cash flow implementation, enterprise tiers, $99 $9.99 plus/user/month based on features, e.g., HubSpot's AI-powered CRM tiers. Freemium trap, limit free tier capabilities, e.g., 10 AI generation/day, 8-12% conversion to paid. Key metric, LTV CAC greater than or equal to 3:1, achievable at 80% plus retention. Optimization tactics, annual billing, plus 20% discount, to improve cash flow. Add-on AI features, e.g., $29/month for predictive analytics. B usage-based pricing, aligning cost with value. Structural design, unit type pricing example target customer API calls $0.25/1K inferences, AWS Bedrock, developers compute minutes $0.11/GPU min, run pod, AI researchers data process $0.02/MB cleaned, trifacta, enterprises profit levers, volume discounts, 1M units 15-40% price drop, encourages scaling, overage penalties, 120-150% premium for excess usage, protects margins. C tiered packaging, segmenting the market. Effective structure, Tier 1, Starter, $49/mo, 100 AI credits, Basic Support. Tier 2, Pro, $2.99/mo, 2K credits, SLAs, API access. Tier 3, Enterprise, Custom, Unlimited usage, dedicated AI trainers. Conversion hack, place best-selling features in mid-tier, 70% choose Pro, D value-based pricing, the Profit King implementation framework. 1. Quantify client savings/uplift. Example, AI supply chain tool reduces inventory costs by 18%, $2.7 million annual savings. 2. Capture fraction of value, charge 10-30% of documented savings, e.g., $270K, $810K/year. 3. Contract structure, base fee, covers costs, plus success fee, aligned with KPIs. B2B case study, company, Siemens, Industrial AI Predictive Maintenance, model, $500,000 base plus 15% of clients' downtime savings, result, $1.2 million average contract value at 94% gross margin. 2. Hybrid models in practice winning combinations, 1. Tiered end usage, e.g., Azure AI, base tier includes $200 credit usage billing beyond 2. Value and subscription, e.g., Palantir, $1M/year minimum plus 5% of cost savings from AI optimization contract template, client pays $25K/month plus 10% of verified operational savings, capped at 3 times base fee. Savings audited quarterly via agreed data pipelines. _3. Psychology and negotiation tactics. Pricing perception hacks, anchoring, start with $299/month, reveal annual plan at $239/month, 22% discount, decoy pricing, $49, basic, versus $299, pro, versus $279, business, remove mid-features to make business seem inferior, price framing, less than $10/day to automate $150K/year tasks. Enterprise negotiation rules, never discount 15% without feature reduction, trade price concessions for case study rights. 4. Emerging 2025 trends. 1. AI-driven dynamic pricing, tools like Prosimo auto-adjust prices based on demand signals, e.g., plus 20% during supply chain crises. 2. Compliance-linked pricing, charge premium for EU AI Act/GDPR compliant deployments. 3. Carbon cost pass-through, add $0.02 $0.08/GPU hour for sustainable compute. Key profitability rules. 1. Cost plus is dead, price based on value delivered, not effort, AI marginal costs approach 0. 2. Tier for traffic, value for victory, use tiers to attract SMEs, value pricing for enterprise gold. 3. Audit or bust, value-based requires ironclad ROI measurement, integrate with client ERP/buy, real-world benchmark, scale. AI grew to $1B and valuation by charging $0.08 $0.36 per data annotation task while maintaining 85% margins. Their enterprise contracts capture 15-30% of client AI project savings. For industry-specific pricing playbooks, healthcare versus fintech, or contract templates, specify your focus. A battle-tested framework for scaling AI operations, balancing efficiency, cost control, and customer experience based on 2025 industry benchmarks. 8. Scaling operations, efficiency without compromise. Automating customer support with chatbots. Strategic architecture. Mermaid graph. LRA customer query. B complexity. B simple. C AI chatbot. B complex. D human agent. CE auto resolve. Tier 1 issues. D F agent assist tools. Implementation blueprint layer. Technology function impact. Tier 1 AI resolution. GPT-4 Turbo, Claude 3.5 handle. FAQs, order tracking, returns 40 to 70% auto resolution rate. Tier 2, agent augmentation. Cresta, Una4 real-time script suggestions, sentiment analysis. 35% faster resolution. Escalation protocol. Customer, Zendesk AI auto-route complex issues to specialists. 50% reduction in misrouting. Post-interaction ASAP, Observe.ai auto-summarize calls, suggest next actions. Save 8 min/agent/hour ROI. Drivers, cost reduction, $8.15 saved per automated interaction, versus human agent, upsell capture, AI detects buying intent 18% conversion on suggested products, 24/7 coverage, chatbots handle 82% of overnight queries without human staffing pitfall avoidance, over-automation, maintain human bailout button for frustration detection, continuous training, retrain models weekly on failed interactions, use tools like Labelbox, case study, Klarna's OpenAI-powered bot handles 2.3 M chats/year, 2/3 of total volume, with equivalent customer satisfaction as humans while cutting costs by $40 million. 2. Managing compute costs, Cloud vs. On-premise cost-benefit analysis table, total cost of ownership, 5-year horizon for 10 petaflops capacity, factor public cloud hybrid on-premise hardware $0 $1.2 million $2.8 million energy/infra included $420,000 $1.1 million compute, per hour, $48.20 $22.10 $9.40 IT labor $150K/year $320K/year $580K/year scalability instant 48-hour lead time 3 to 6 months. Best for variable workloads steady growth and bursts regulated data optimization tactics 1. Cloud cost slashing, spot instances, save 70 to 90% for batch jobs, AWS/GCP interruptible VMS, auto-scaling, set usage thresholds to kill idle resources, tools like Cast AI, model quantization, shrink LLMs by 4x, e.g., TensorRite LLM, 60% lower inference costs 2. On-premise efficiency, liquid cooling, 40% less energy versus air cooling, NVIDIA A100/A100 systems, inference chips, Grok LPUs deliver 500 tokens/SEC/$ versus 80 for GPUs, energy recycling, capture server heat for building warmth, Meta's Denmark DC, 3. Hybrid edge strategy, deployment logic, Python if latency _sensitive or data _private, run _on _edge, else, run _on _cloud, tools, Azure Arc, AWS Outposts for unified management real-world benchmark Adobe's AI infrastructure, hybrid setup, on-premise LLM fine-tuning and cloud inference, cost, $0.0003/inference, versus $0.0012 full cloud, trick, used OpenTelemetry to track GPU utilization optimized scheduling 55% fewer idle cycles. 3. Scaling governance, the silent multiplier automated compliance stack 1. Data privacy, Immuta/pyramid encrypt PII in real time 2. Bias monitoring, Arise AI scans outputs for drift 3. Audit trails, Sisu tracks model versioning and decisions rule of thumb, dedicate 15% of compute budget to governance saves 200% in regulatory fines. Key takeaways 1. Chatbots, start with tiered resolution, auto simple human complex. Measure containment rate weekly. 2. Compute, cloud for startups hybrid at scale. Use spot instances and quantization for 60% cost cuts. 3. Governance, automate compliance manual checks don't scale. Scaling checklist, chatbot fallback to humans after 2 failed attempts, GPU utilization monitoring, target 80%, monthly model carbon footprint reports for vertical specific playbooks, e.g., healthcare compliance or TCO calculators, specify your needs. Here's a rigorous, actionable framework for mitigating AI implementation risks focused on avoiding AI washing, ensuring ethical compliance, and building unshakable brand trust based on 2025 regulatory and market realities. Part 4, Risks and Sustainability 9. Mitigating implementation risks. The dual challenge, balancing innovation velocity with ethical/responsible deployment. Avoiding AI washing, delivering real value, when marketing hype outpaces technical capability, red flags and countermeasures AI washing tactic detection method solution AI powered vaporware demand demo with real client data contract clause, 90-day value validation period exaggerated accuracy claims third-party audit, e.g., Shellman, publish. Model cards with test datasets human in the loop disguised as AI process mapping and API log analysis transparency reports showing automation rate validation framework, 1 pre-launch, technical proof, run benchmarks against dumb baselines, e.g., does AI outperform rule-based systems by greater than or equal to 30%? User testing, SMEs validate outputs with blinded A/B tests. 2 post-launch, ROI tracking, instrument real-time dashboards showing KPIs, e.g., customer wait time reduced from 4H12 min. Penalty clause, refund 20-50% if key metrics miss targets by 15%. Case study failure, IBM Watson Oncology collapsed after audits revealed 90% AI recommendations were human-curated. Cost, $62M write-off and brand damage. 2. Ethical AI, Compliance and Brand Trust. A regulatory compliance, 2025 landscape, jurisdiction key laws requirements penalties EU AI Act and GDPR risk tiered audits, real-time monitoring 7% global revenue US FTC AI guidelines and state laws bias audits, impact assessments $50K/day violations China Gen AI regulations security reviews. Labeling synthetic service suspension compliance toolkit, bias detection, RISE AI, monitors drift, IBM Fairness 360, pre-deployment checks. Audit trails, SISU, model versioning, Arthur AI, decision forensics. Synthetic data governance, Gretel.ai, privacy-preserving generation. B. Ethical brand trust builders 1. Explainability by design, use SHAP/LIME to show feature importance, e.g., loan denied due to credit utilization, 72% weight. 2. Human oversight protocols, escalation triggers, low confidence scores, sensitive contexts, health/finance, user requests. 3. Public accountability, publish annual ethics reports, e.g., Adobe's AI bias scorecard. 4. User empowerment, allow opt-outs, data correction rights, and appeal to human buttons. Trust dividend, Salesforce's Einstein Trust Layer increased enterprise adoption by 41% by guaranteeing data isolation and auditability. 3. Risk mitigation roadmap phase 1, pre-development step tool/technique risk assessment NIST AI RMF framework bias testing IBM Fairness 360 plus Equitas data provenance Collabora lineage tracking phase 2, deployment step tool/technique real-time monitoring Fiddler AI and Elasticsearch anomaly alerts Datadog APM for drift. Detection consent management ONET Rust and CookieBit phase 3, post-implementation step tool/technique impact audits PwC responsible AI toolkit user feedback integration Medallia and retool workflows compliance certification ISO 42001 plus EU AI Act conformity -4. Turning ethics into competitive advantage 1. Trust premium pricing, charge 15-30% more for ethical AI certified deployments, e.g., IBM Watson's governance. 2. Sustainability partnerships, Microsoft's Carbon SDK, lets clients track/trade AI carbon credits. 3. Transparency as marketing, case study, Lemonade Insurance's AI transparency report drove 34% more sign UPS. Failure cost analysis, Amazon's biased recruiting tool cost $500M and in reputational damage and scrap development. Ethical lapses destroy value 7 times faster than they create it. Key takeaways 1. Kill AI washing, verify quantify contractualize value delivery. 2. Ethics equals survival, dedicate 10% of AI budget to governance. Non-negotiable. 3. Trust scales revenue, Certified ethical AI commands premium pricing plus 40% higher retention. Immediate actions, run bias scan on training data, equitas, draft AI use policy, template, WEF AI toolkit, instrument real-time monitoring, Fiddler, 4 industry-specific compliance playbooks, healthcare versus finance, or audit templates, specify your focus. 10 Future-proofing your AI business. Adapting to regulatory changes. A global regulatory frameworks. 1. EU AI Act, effective August 2024, risk-based compliance, unacceptable risk, bans social scoring, real-time biometric surveillance, and exploitative AI, e.g., emotion recognition in workplaces. High risk, mandates rigorous documentation, bias testing, and human oversight for AI in healthcare, finance, and critical infrastructure. Limited/minimal risk, requires transparency, e.g., disclosing chatbot interactions, but minimal restrictions. Timeline, prohibitions active from February 2025, high-risk systems deadline August 2027. Penalties, up to €35 million or 7% global revenue for violations. 2. U.S. fragmented approach, state-level laws, e.g., California CCPA, and federal proposals, Algorithmic Accountability Act, focus on transparency and bias audits. FTC guidelines, require impact assessments for AI affecting consumer rights. B. Strategic compliance actions, risk mapping, classify AI systems using tools like NIST AI RMF, audit training data for bias, e.g., IBM Fairness 360. Governance structures, establish AI ethics boards for ongoing monitoring. Implement fundamental rights impact assessments, Article 29A, EU AI Act. Tech solutions, deploy NLP tools, e.g., LexisNexis and AI, to track regulatory updates in real time. Use knowledge graphs to map compliance across departments. See extraterritorial impact, non-EU businesses must comply if AI outputs affect EU users, e.g., US SaaS platforms serving European clients. Example, a US HR tech firm using AI resume screening must align with EU high-risk requirements or face penalties. 2. Continuous innovation, staying ahead of disruption. A scalable AI infrastructure, hybrid compute strategies, infrastructure best for cost efficiency cloud, AWS/Azure, variable workloads spot instances save 70-90% on-premise sensitive data, e.g., healthcare, Grok LPUs, 500 tokens/SEC/$ edge AI low latency needs, e.g., manufacturing, reduces cloud dependency, optimization tactics. Model quantization, shrink LLMs by 4 times, e.g., TensorRite LLM, for 60% lower inference costs. Sustainable compute, NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs cut energy use by 25 times. B. Human AI collaboration, upskilling focus, technical, train teams on tools like PyTorch and cloud-based LLMs, e.g., Google Vertex AI. Human-centric, develop storytelling, empathy, and adaptability skills irreplaceable by AI. AI sparring partners, use generative AI, e.g., ChatGPT, for brainstorming but retain human editorial control. See ethical innovation loops, embed explainability, tools like SHAP/Lime clarify AI decisions, e.g., loan denials. Synthetic data, generate privacy-compliant datasets via Gretel.ai to train bias-free models. Regulatory sandboxes, test innovations in controlled environments, e.g., EU's AI Pact. 3. Implementation Roadmap Phase 1, Foundation, 0-6 months, Compliance Audit, map AI systems to EU/US risk tiers, tag data for governance, e.g., Collabra. Pilot Hybrid Cloud, migrate 1-2 workloads to Azure ML/AWS SageMaker, monitor GPU utilization. Phase 2, Scaling, 6-18 months, automate compliance, deploy NLP-driven regulatory trackers, e.g., QuinnKnox IM, for real-time updates. Innovate responsibly, allocate 20% R&D resources to frontier tech, e.g., agentic AI for supply chains. Phase 3, Leadership, 18+ months, ethical branding, publish annual AI transparency reports, e.g., Lemonade's 34% trust boost. Global standards, advocate for interoperable regulations via industry consortia, e.g., EU AI Office partnerships. Key insight, future-proofing balances compliance rigor, avoiding 7% revenue penalties, with innovation velocity, e.g., AI-driven R&D cycles 50% faster than competitors. Emerging 2025 trends, 1. Agentic AI, by 2028, 33% of enterprise software will embed autonomous AI for multi-step tasks, e.g., supply chain optimization. 2. Carbon-aware computing, AI tools, e.g., Microsoft Carbon SDK, will track/trade emissions credits. 3. Regulatory AI, reinforcement learning will auto-adjust policies for new compliance rules. Critical risks to mitigate, surveillance creep, national security exemptions in EU AI Act could enable biometric abuse. Infrastructure debt, on-premise systems risk obsolescence if not GPU upgradable by 2027. Strategic checklist, appoint AI governance officer reporting to CEO. Run quarterly bias audits using Arise AI. Allocate 10% budget to sustainable compute. Join EU AI Pact for early compliance adoption. Case study, Klarna's AI chatbot handles 2.3 M chat/year, 2/3 of volume, with human-level satisfaction, saving $40 M, demonstrating innovation compliance synergy. Future-proofing thrives at the intersection of ethical agility and technical scalability. By embedding regulatory intelligence into R&D and prioritizing human-AI symbiosis, businesses transform compliance from a cost center to competitive advantage. Appendices-A, Toolkit, Top 20 AI Platforms for Business, 2025, categorized by function, pricing, and strategic fit category. Tool best for pricing. Key strength AI development. Hugging Face fine tuning OSS LLMs free $20K plus /month $500K and pre-trained models. Google Vertex AI Enterprise ML Ops $0.01 $0.50/1K tokens. Auto ML and Gemini integration. Automation UiPath AI Fabric end-to-end process mining $15K $50K/year 40% faster workflow designs. Appier cross-app workflows free $73/month 8,000 plus app integrations. Marketing HubSpot Breeze AI hyper-personalization $20 1.2K/seat/month 15% higher lead conversion. Jasper AI generative content $49 $4.99/month 50% faster campaign production. Customer support intercom fin payment enabled. Chatbots $0.99/resolved ticket 44% auto resolution. Cresta real-time agent coaching $1.8K/agent/year 35% faster resolutions. Data and analytics. Databricks Lakehouse unified ML/data platform $0.22/dbu 50% lower AI dev costs. Tableau Pulse NLP driven insights $70/user/month 5x faster decision making. Governance IBM Watsonx. Governance compliance/audit trails $0.08/1K tokens and fees. EU AI Act ready. Arise AI bias/drift monitoring $50K plus/year. 90% failure prevention. Cloud/compute AWS SageMaker managed ML pipelines $0.10 $0.40/inference spot instance savings 70-90%. RunPod GPU rentals $0.11 $0.80/GPU min 500 tokens/SEC/$. Grok LPUs Specialized AI Scale AI Data Labeling /RLHF $0.08 $0.36 Label 99.5% Accuracy NVIDIA Nemo Custom LLM Training $4.50 GPU Hour 40% Faster Convergence New Frontiers, 2025, Suno AI Royalty Free Music Gen $10 Minute Ad Soundtrack Customization. Runway Gen 3 Video Synthesis $0.08 second 90% prod cost reduction Gretel.ai Privacy Safe Synthetic Data $0.02 MB Generated HIPAA GDPR Compliance Open Source Connectors LangChain LLM App Framework Free 200 Plus Data Selection Tip, Use Hugging Face for rapid prototyping and IBM Watsonx for regulated industries. Avoid vendor lock-in with OSS tools like LangChain. -B, Financial Models, Calculating Margins, CAC, and LTV Core Formulas for AI Businesses Metric Formula AI Specific Adjustment Gross Margin, Revenue, COGS, /revenue include inference costs, $/API call, in COGS CAC sales and marketing $/new customers add POC costs, e.g., free pilot credits, LTV, ARPA times gross margin, /churn rate. Factor AI-driven upsell, e.g., 30% ARPA lift, infrastructure cost, cloud and GPU and labor, /number inferences target $0.0001 inference via quantization payback period CAC monthly profit per customer, aim for less than or equal to 6 months for SaaS optimization tactics 1. Margin boosters, use spot instances, AWS/GCP, for batch jobs 70-90% cost cut, model quantization, Tensorite LLM, 60% lower inference costs 2. CAC reduction, deploy AI lead scoring, HubSpot, 25% higher conversion 3. LTV expansion, churn prediction, Salesforce Einstein, 20% retention boost real-world benchmark SaaS AI tool, ARPA equals $1,000 gross margin equals 80% churn equals 5%, LTV equals $1,000 times 0.8/0.05 equals $16,000, target CAC equals $5,333, 43:1 LTV CAC, -C, checklist, launching an AI solution in 90 days Phase 1, Foundation, Days 130, Day 17, define use case with greater than or equal to 30% cost/revenue impact, e.g., invoice processing, Day 814, audit data sources, clean 3-5 data sets, Trifacta/Zendata. Day 1521, select stack, low-code, Power Apps, or custom, Hugging Face and React. Day 2230, build MVP automating one core workflow, target 95% accuracy. Phase 2, validation, days 3160, day 3138, internal testing, 100 plus samples, fix critical bugs in less than or equal to 48 HR, day 3945, pilot with 3-5 customers, track KPIs via real-time dashboard, day 4652, optimize based on feedback, e.g., reduce false positives, day 5360, finalize pricing, usage-based, API, or value-based, %. Savings, Phase 3, launch and scale, days 6190, day 6167, deploy monitoring, Arise AI for drift, Datadog for latency, day 6874, train first 10 customers, 3-hour workshops and cheat sheets, day 7581, activate marketing, case studies and AI demo environment, day 8290, automate 50% of support, intercom fin, plus set weekly retraining post-launch governance, weekly, retrain models with fresh data, audit GPU utilization, target 80%, monthly, ROI review, use appendix. B formulas, bias scans, IBM Fairness 360, quarterly, compliance check, EU AI Act/FTC, Carbon Footprint Report Pro Tip, for Day 30 MVP, use Microsoft Power Apps and Azure AI. 75% of users launch in 4 weeks. Key cross-cutting principles. 1. Tool selection, prioritize LLM-agnostic platforms, e.g., LangChain, to avoid lock-in. 2. Financial health, maintain LTV/CAC greater than or equal to 3:1. Usage-based pricing optimizes this fastest. 3. Speed to market, 90-day launches demand ruthless scope control, solve one problem perfectly. 4. Vertical specific variants, healthcare/fintech, or editable templates, specify your needs.